and welcome to your messages for the week and your messages for the month of May. Today is the 1st of May 2022. What an exciting weekend. We have a new moon, which means lots of manifestations coming into existence, being manifested. Absolutely powerful and exciting time. As always, I love to hear what you're manifesting in your life. Just to give you a little inside information about what's manifesting in my life is the garden retreat. So today the tent went up in the garden. I have this very, very large tent now in the garden, which I'm calling the garden retreat, where I'm going to be offering yoga classes. My yoga classes are very much based on boosting self-love, as well as strength, flexibility and balance, of course. Also, I can offer my massage therapy there, and my son can offer his sound healing. So there's going to be lots of other things going on as well, because I'm looking forward to hosting events for other people as well, and offering lots of workshops in a lot of the things that I teach in my Lessons in Awakening here on YouTube. So check those out, and if you're interested and want to get a real personal feel and come in person to the garden retreat, if you live in the Pago area or the surrounding area, so that's Denier, Javier, Benidorm, Gandia, Oliva, any of those areas, come and check it all out for yourself. I'm obviously excited about it, as you can tell. Other manifestations going on. I had a client on Friday. And usually I spend a bit of time preparing the past life healing stories, and it all just came to me there and then on the live call. So I think the psychic abilities are taking an upgrade as well, which is fantastic. It means that I can work more quickly, which means that I can work more intimately with you, because I'll be live on Zoom with you. We'll see how it works in person as well, if you are in the area. So yeah, it's all really exciting. It does mean that I'm going to have to amend my website and change around some of the wording and the services that I offer and stuff. So big changes coming in for everyone at the moment. So let me know how your natural abilities are being upgraded, because we've all got these personal characteristics and gifts coming out, and so let them come out and shine. And it is a little bit nerve-wracking, because you're like, wow, oh my goodness, didn't expect this. So be open to it all, because it's the real you coming out. It's the real you coming out. And when you do that, when you allow the real you to come out, when you allow and not deny, when you expand and not contract, when you do that, then all these manifestations just come even more quickly. So it's a super, super exciting time. Just saying the phrase, the month of May. The month of May, there is something about the month of May. We're in eclipse season. There's all sorts of things going on astrologically. So yeah, check it all out and see what's going on, because check out your North Node. I said this before in another video, but astrologically, whether you do it yourself on YouTube or you get someone to read birth charts. I don't read birth charts, but find out what your North Node wants you to do, because that's the way your soul wants you to go in this lifetime. And when you do that, wow, everything opens up. So wow, an exciting start. Let's do the cards, Deborah. Okay. Let's see what's going on. That one wanted to come out. Anything else that wants to come out? Anything else for today? Any guidance? Any heads up? You know what, there's two cards come out, and it's really clear that they just want to be the two. And I love it when this happens, because I've just been talking, as you can see or hear, and the cards are saying exactly what I've just been saying, because the first one is the Tower. The Tower is letting go. The Tower is all of this letting go of who you thought you were. Letting go of who society thought you were, letting go of who your parents thought you were, letting go of who society wants you to be, right? And letting go of your expectations, letting go of your expectations. That is such a big one. I did do a video recently on that. Letting go of your expectations in life, because they really limit you, because our expectations have either been programmed or that we have created them from our limited human thinking. Okay, so you've got to let go of all expectations. I never dreamt that I would be where I am now in a situation, and I asked myself, you know, there's often a little bit of grief. That's why it's a Tower card, because, you know, you're like, oh my God, what's happening, right? And I was a bit like that. I was like, why am I living here? Why am I moving to Pago? Why are these things happening? And it's instability. I mean, this card is basically disruption and chaos. And yes, we had disruption and chaos, and there was a lot of what's going on. But when you understand that it's happening for your highest good, you just have that faith. This is what it is about. It's faith. Because the thing is, though, these people were stuck in that tower. See these people falling out of the tower. They were stuck in that tower. They couldn't get out. They were like in a rut, you know, doing the same thing every day, going to a job that they hated, in a relationship that wasn't fulfilling for them. You know, maybe they were in social circles that just weren't fulfilling for them anymore. Maybe they were living in a location where they just didn't feel connected anymore. Maybe they just felt drawn to something else, but didn't have the confidence or the faith to take that step. So what happens is the tower comes down. Because, you know, if you don't take that step, the universe will push you, right? And when the universe pushes you, it doesn't always push you in a way that you might think is nice. That's what this card is saying. And so on a collective level, all sorts of systems are coming down. You don't need me to tell you. All sorts of systems are coming down. The political system, I mean, the education system. We've got all these people homeschooling now, the way forward, or unschooling, as some people are calling it. Really, the more we expand into more of who we are, the more we realize how we have been held completely soullessly. I want to say, oh, that word wanted to come out, didn't it? We've been held soullessly, you know, in certain situations. Also, the medical system. You know, the medical system is, you know, lots of praise for it where it's due, but there's a lot of soullessness going on. So this is basically all these systems coming down so that we can create them with soul. We can create them from our soul, from our heart, from a higher level of consciousness, with a more loving intention. We're creating new systems with a more loving intention. So it's really super exciting, but that's the collective. But let's look at just your reality, right? Because, you know, the collective is a reflection, we know that, of your reality, of your system, your energy. Your reality is a reflection of what's going on within you. So there's all what's coming down within you, what systems, probably a lot of biological systems, but definitely the belief system. Your belief system is coming down. The belief system of how we thought we should live, the belief system of what's important in life, the belief system around money as well. Yes, 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 of course we need it. I'm not saying we don't, but you know, how much do we make it the object of everything? How much do we make it the prime objective of what we're doing? This is the beliefs that are coming down. When you understand that there is no past, there is no future, and everything's happening in the now moment, you realize that your future lies in your frequency and it doesn't lie in your bank balance. So it's your frequency that's the most important thing, and it's your frequency that's creating your reality. And it's your frequency that's creating your happiness and your joy and your peace. When we talk about happiness, joy and peace and love, when we talk about these things, they are frequencies. They are energies, states of being, which have a frequency. So of course it's about frequency, because money isn't going to get you there. You know, it's you're raising your frequency. We can use money to help us raise our frequency. That's obviously a good investment, isn't it, of our resources? So lots of things coming down, lots of beliefs coming down. Also biologically, with all this light coming in, you might find that you've gone off a lot of foods. You might just find there's loads of things, because everything is energy, of course. So there's going to be thoughts and beliefs not resonating with you anymore. There's going to be people and things outside of you that aren't resonating with you anymore. There's also going to be foods, drinks that aren't resonating with you anymore. And as we integrate this light, we can really do our bodies a big favor by eating the foods that contain the most light. You see, when you look at things from an energy perspective, you see everything as energy and everything as light. So for example, fruits, fruits are the foods that have the most light in them, aren't they? The ones that have seeds, and then vegetables underground, not so much light, but still good because they're from Mother Earth. Okay, so there's I think we need to create a new food pyramid. We were all taught a food pyramid at school. As a school teacher, I taught it many times. And yes, it's probably one of the biggest lies that we've been taught, that we've been brainwashed with. So really, we want the things that give us the most light, okay, the most life, things that have the most life force. If you think about anything that comes off a tree, right? Tree, there it is, nature. It's got its branches out there. It's receiving the light. It's receiving the oxygen. It's receiving the life force. And it's rooted in Mother Earth, isn't it? So it's got that beautiful heaven and earth energy behind it. So anything that comes off a tree, within reason, so anything that comes from Mother Nature, of course, and that hasn't been tampered with, that's a key point, hasn't been tampered with. So we really need to do our bodies a favor and just understand that everything's changing, because I think what's happening is a lot of us are doing stuff out of habit. Of course we are. We're going to jobs out of habit, we're doing all sorts of things, but we're eating foods out of habit, we're doing all sorts of things out of habit. And now we need to really ask ourselves, does my body really want that substance? Because it might not, and it might be more, it might be healthier for you to actually go back to your sway test and see what you actually what your body really wants. And if you don't know, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know what I fancy, have a glass of clean water and wait, because if when you're ready to eat and your body wants to eat, your body will tell you. So I think there's a lot of that going on as well. Having said that, with these spikes in energy going on, also you might find yourself wanting to eat to ground yourself. That's also happening a lot. So don't ignore that if your body's saying to you, it wants maybe some carbohydrates or something because you want to be grounded. That also makes sense. Okay, I didn't mean to go off on a dietary one. Anything to do with diet, just know that the sway test is going to help you. I'll put a link in the description to the sway test. Those of you that have been watching for ages will know all about the sway test. Those of you that haven't, I'll put a link in the description. And if you are new to my channel, by the way, hello and welcome. Lovely to have you here. The second card is the Eight of Wands, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite cards, even though it doesn't look like it. It's the luckiest card in the deck, although we create our own luck, right? You raise your frequency and then your luck increases, doesn't it? Your luck improves when your frequency improves. But anyway, so these wands are transformation, they're the fire, they're creative, they're action in the physical world, and they're all going in the right direction. They're all going in the right direction. When you follow your heart and you focus on raising your frequency, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You're going to find that the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And it's just like amazing. You're going to find yourself full of joy in situations that you just didn't realize were that joyful. So just savor it, savor the joy, savor those glimpses of connection that come, because that way, and have gratitude for them, because that way they're going to expand. And that's how heaven on earth is created, by focusing on those glimpses of beautiful peace, harmony, joy, and all of that. So everything falling into place. So if you don't understand what's going on with the chaos and the disruption, understand that the universe is taking you to places that you didn't realize that you needed to go. Okay, because you're expanding into more of who you are on a scale greater than your human could ever imagine. Okay, now your human is doing a grand job. Honor your human. He or she is fantastic and doing a fantastic job, but your human is limited by your human senses and your human mentality. Okay, so understand that your higher self is bringing all these messages, and the universe is basically kicking you into areas that your soul wants you to be in. Okay, your soul wants you to be in. And of course it's uncomfortable. Look, they're falling out of a tower. It's uncomfortable, but they didn't want to be in that tower. And how could they have got out otherwise? They weren't voluntarily getting out. And the reason that we're not voluntarily getting out is not only because we don't want to leave our comfort zone, which is the main reason, but it's also because, as I keep saying, we cannot fathom. We cannot fathom how glorious our life can become. Okay, so we need to just let go of all expectations, let go of all limiting beliefs, and just flow. Follow what flows through you. When it feels good, do it. When it doesn't feel good, don't. And flow with the energy when it's there. You might have mornings where you just get so much done. I'm finding this. And you might have mornings where you just don't want to do anything. Honor your human, honor all of that, because it's taking you to places that you never dreamt of. And we need to dream bigger. We need to dream bigger, because everything is falling into place. This also is about all obstacles and delays have been removed. That's the other message with this card. So it's fantastic. The only thing stopping you from fulfilling even bigger dreams is yourself. I mean, it's amazing how it happens. So I would love to hear what you've been manifesting, because this is definitely manifesting May. I want to call it manifesting May. Powerful. Okay, it could be a little bit like this, but when you have these moments, please remember that you've got this card and it's taking you where you need to go. Even if it means you need to spend a couple of days, maybe you want to spend a couple of days just chilling on your own. You know, it's self-care is everything at the moment. And don't think that you're going to be wasting time. Please get this idea out of your head that I've got to be doing this and I've got to be doing that, because you honor your physical body when your physical body asks for rest. Honor it, because there will be times when you will just naturally want to go and buzz, and you will be getting so many things done in a short period of time, because time is only a third dimensional illusion. It's all, or as Doctor Who used to say, it's just wibbly wobbly lines. So don't worry about time. You can't waste time. You've always got enough time, because when you're meant to be doing something, it will be amazing how quickly you can get things done, because you will be flowing with that divine energy that's coming through you, and it will carry you like faith. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, trust the universe, trust that your higher self is working for your benefit at all times. Faith is powerful. Faith will carry you to miracles, and that's what we're creating, miracles every day. And as Albert Einstein said, two types of people: one type that think miracles don't exist, and the other type that realize that miracles are happening all the time. Which one are you? You wouldn't have got to this stage in the video if you were this one. Every day is a miracle. Miracles happening everywhere. You've only got to look at nature, haven't you, to see miracles everywhere. So fantastic message. Ride the discomfort, ride the disruption, understand the chaos is there for a reason, on the collective and on the personal level. Okay, because obviously they're connected. Everything is falling into place. But just make sure you realize that you can dream bigger and bigger and bigger. We're going to keep expanding into more and more of who we are until we have anchored in heaven on earth, as above, below. That's what we're doing. So, lots of love to all of you. I'm going to put a link in the description to the Facebook page for the garden retreat. It's all new. It's all, you know, unpolished, I want to call it. It's new and unpolished, but have a browse, and I'd love to hear from you with any comments or ideas, or any bookings that you want to make. Love you all. Have a good week, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.